Grab your bags. This place from table tennis. We'll go to Portugal, where Arno Quadri, Nigeria's top table tennis player, is standing by to speak to us this morning. Good morning, Quadri, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Austin, Tayo, and Cecilia. It's my pleasure to be with you once again this morning.
Fantastic. We're glad to have you join us. Quadri, quickly talk to us about the year 2015. How was it for you?
I think year 2015 was not too bad for me. It was a very good year. It's a year that I will never forget in my life because I started playing in the best league in the Europe in France. So for that reason, 2015 has been a great year. For another reason, it was a very good year for me because I had no injury from January until December 2015, and for that reason, I give thanks to God. Also, none of the targets was achieved, but in the same way, silver was so much more better than bronze, or losing in round of 16 or in round of 64 in some of the tournament that I played last year. I think I was second throughout 20. Until this moment, I've played 11 individual matches. I lost 3 matches and won 11 matches. And my team is number 6 on the league table. We were number 10 on the table 2 months ago. But with the way we have been playing since 2 months, I think that there is a big difference now. We are getting used to the league and we are coping match after match.
Okay, let's come back to Nigeria. You and Olufunke Oshanaike have qualified for the 2016 Rio Olympics. Talk to us. What's the level of preparations? What are your expectations for the Olympics?
Well, individually, our expectations are really high. We are just preparing ourselves. There has never been any kind of support from the Nigerian government and even the Ministry of Sport. We are just preparing ourselves. Just like I said that I've featured in Swedish Open last year and Poland Open also immediately after the African Games. This month, I'll be taking part in Hungarian Open from 19 to 24 January. Also, immediately after that, we be German Open from 27 on the 31st January. And with these two tournaments, I think we are going to be more prepared for the Olympic Games. It's not going to be finished from there. Don't forget, in February, there will be African top 16 from 14 to 15. And with this tournament, I hope we are going to be more prepared for the Olympic Games. Also, I really don't know yet, but by the special grace of God, I'm going to be joining top players, some of the 20 best players in the world, practicing in Dusseldorf in Germany. We shouldn't forget that Germany is the best team in Europe. And for that reason, I've decided to join the practicing group camp of Dusseldorf, the main German team, which I think is going to get me more prepared than the 2015 London Games.
We must say thank you so much, Aaron Quadri, for speaking to us on the show. You look like you still need some sleep. So let's let's let you go. All the best in your career this year.
I really do not want to disappoint everyone in the house and also the whole Nigerians, because I think it's been so long they heard from me. So I think I just have to do this.
All right, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So that's it. Aaron Quadri, Nigeria's top table tennis player, ranked 48th in the world.
Yes.
And in 2015 as number 50. So he has moved some places. But see what he's done for himself. He has already planned out how he's going to prepare for the Olympics. Going to Dusseldorf. You mentioned Germany is the home for table tennis in that one. And of course, the African top 16. And he's playing top competitive table tennis in France. So he's saying if the government or the NSC, they're not coming to our aid, we need to help ourselves.
Yeah, Austin, I'm always talking about players, professional players taking their careers into their hands, and that's what is done. He doesn't really have to wait for anybody, because at the end of the day, he's playing for himself, then Nigeria. Going back to 2014, where he had a great time, ended the year world number 30. 2015 was always going to be a tough one for him, because it's a lot more attention.
Because he becomes the guy to beat.
And it's not really a surprise to me that he struggled a bit, going from 30th and to 50th in the world at the end of the year. But then these things happen in professional sport. It's how you rise the matters, and it looks like he has everything mapped out for him this year. It looks like everything is mapped out. His chain leagues, he's gone from Portugal to France, where it says it's a lot more competitive. That means his game will improve, and hopefully it starts to climb the rankings again. Like I said, it's 48th in January now. By February, who knows, it might get to 40th and onwards and upwards for Aaron Quadri.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're looking at the fact that the World Championship, Nigeria is one of the countries that will be participating, about 93 countries listed for it. So he will definitely also be there in Malaysia from February 28th, and of course to February 28th to March 6th. That's when it's going to be. You're shaking your head. Why? He will be part of the Nigerian team. So that team event also
is definitely.
I was like, what?
Like, seriously, come on.
Everything rises and falls on the Ministry of Sports and the NSC. So it's okay for. I'm sure the Federation are even releasing this to start alerting the NSC. Now, look, we are supposed to go for this competition in February. And so please.
February is just around the corner.
No.
So when you say definitely, our point is it's not nailed on. This team will go, but they've got to go. It's important they go for this
competition. This is Olympic year. I mean, last year they missed most tournaments and all the excuses, no money, no phone. But this is Olympic year. Whatever money you're going to earmark for prosecuting the Olympics and all that, it starts from here.
Absolutely.
So if you're going to give table tennis maybe 2 billion or whatever, how much you're going to give them for preparations or for the Olympics itself, why not start in January? So that if they have major tournament, but that's how it's supposed to be.
Well,
you don't give them money a month or 2 months to the tournament and expect them to go there and perform magic. Now, if all of them, all the team right now, the players go for this kind of tournament in Malaysia, it's going to help them, especially in team events when it comes to table tennis. And
because at the World Championship, you get to meet all the big guys. Malong will be there, Dylan will be there, Omar Sa will be there. Everyone that loves table tennis. It's like the World Cup.
Yes.
The World Table Tennis Team Championship. So it's even an opportunity, it's an open window for the NSC, for the Ministry of Sport to even look into table tennis.
Yes.
So we're getting ready for the Olympics. Aaron Quadri is there already. Olufunke Oshonaike is there. We're hoping that Segun Toriola goes to Sudan and make history by qualifying But when you now don't let them go for competitions as important as these, then you're not even ready to develop the sport.
That's it. You're not ready at all. So there's actually no point. You can say if you because people already, most of the federations are already saying that the NSC says they want to focus on the sports that will give them medals.
These are the,
so that's so if you feel okay, table tennis cannot go for their major championships this year before the Olympics, then there's no point for them going for the Olympics.
Aren't we?
Because that's the way it is. You cannot prepare them. Then there's no need for the jamboree.
Let's not jump the gun at all. We don't know.
Because I'm sure they will go.
Oh, you're sure?
Sure.
Cecilia is.
You will now work in the finance department of the NSC.
I don't get it.
You signed out that.
It's Malaysia they are going to. They can.
They couldn't. The junior team couldn't go to Morocco. What are you talking about?
That's junior. Yeah, I'm talking about this is a team event. It's not.
Remember the senior team last year couldn't go for a team event.
That's last year. No, that's last year. No, that's last year. I'm talking about.
Aruna Quadri, Olufunke Oshonaike, Kazim Makonjola, they all took themselves to Yaoundé for the Africa Top 16. And you can't tell me that people don't know about it. You know, except for the president. Anytime I don't show who has been supportive. Now he's not so much in core sports administration, but he's still the president.
He's still the president, of course.
But not core, because back then he was commissioner for sports in Lagos, so he knows the day-to-day running of everything. But at the moment, the guy now has his personal business. He's facing.
No, he is still the president of Nigeria Table Tennis Federation. So exactly,
but he doesn't have his legs on ground as before.
No, he needs to have his legs on ground.
As the
because he was
president
just
of the federation.
Commissioner. That was a political appointment. So his immediate responsibility now is to focus on table tennis and see how he can get funds for the team to go for this event.
Yeah, Cecilia is spot on. Table tennis still remains his bread and butter, and it's got to ensure. Without saying it's going to take the money out of his pocket.
No, we're not saying that.
That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is it's still, it still has that responsibility to ensure that table tennis, attends as many championships as possible before the Rio Olympics. But the message ultimately still goes to the National Sports Commission.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They need to join the dream. They need to believe that they need to also promote and develop the sport.
Yeah, definitely. So they can do that.
Okay. We're going to from here?
We're going to
tennis. Okay, we're going to tennis now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunday was more like a missed day for Roger Federer. Brisbane International, he won it last year, but this year, Raonic was the one who actually ensured that he just couldn't win it. Although, while the tournament was ongoing, a week before the tournament started, he complained about flu. Was having flu and all that even his first match had to be postponed, a day before it started. So, but he was able to go smoothly and he got to the finals. Come on, he just couldn't hold on anymore. He lost in straight sets. So, let's round.
And the two lads actually met in the last edition, and it was the other way around, Federer winning. So, you know what to say about revenge being very sweet.
But then I said I'll take anything from Roger Federer at the moment. And he wins, fantastic. If he's not winning, it's okay.
Okay.